Hello, baseball fans. King Ikeboo coming to you live from the underground bunker deep beneath Fenway Park. 1912 version of Fenway Park, as we are playing Game 6 of the first round of the greatest of all time Red Sox, to find out which is the greatest Red Sox team of all time. And we're playing the first series between the 1975 Red Sox, the 32nd seed, and the number one seed, the 1912 Red Sox. We are going to be doing game ones of all these series, and also we're going to start then with the first elimination game, whenever that is. And this is game 6, so that tells you that the series is 3-2. And for 1975 Red Sox, this series has gone exactly like it did for the 1975 World Series. They won Game 1. If you can remember the 6-0 Louis Tiant victory, how can any Red Sox fan forget that? Tiant was masterful. He wasn't as masterful. You saw it if you watched Game 1 of this series. He was not as masterful, but he was good enough to win. And they won 10-6. Then in Game 2, 1912 showed their massive power. They came back and they won Game 2 by a score of 9-1. Then it went to 1975's Fenway Park for Games 3, 4, and 5, tied 1-1. And in Game 3, just like the Cincinnati Reds won Game 3, the 1912 Red Sox won Game 3. And it was Bill Lee pitching for the 1975s, and he was very good. It was in the ninth inning, it was 2-1. He was down, and then he tired and he gave up a couple runs. One was another home run to Larry Gardner, his second home run of the series, and made it 4-1, 1912. But the 75 Red Sox showed a lot of spunk, and Ed Asner says he hates spunk, but I love spunk. And the 75 spunk came through. They had 2 down, and then they hit a double, a triple, and a double, and they were 1 run back. They scored 2 runs, and they just couldn't get that 4th in a row base hit to tie the game, and they lost 4-3. Then in Game 4, just like the 75 Red Sox won Game 4 in the World Series, they won Game 4, and that was a blowout behind Reggie Cleveland of Swift Current, Saskatchewan. He won 8-3. It was 8-1 going into the 9th inning, and Reggie tired and gave up a couple runs, but it was 8-3. So that was the 75's turn to get a blowout. And then Game 5, it was a heartbreaker. We had this Game 1 rematchup between Smokey Joe Wood and Louis Tiant, and Tiant had a 1-0 lead, and then he gave up a run, and then that was a home run by Duffy Lewis over the monster, and then he gave up 3 runs in the 7th, and that was all the runs that Smokey Joe would need. They won 4-1. So we go into Game 6, and this is, as you know, every Red Sox fan knows Game 6 of the 75 World Series. The 75 Red Sox are looking for the same outcome here today in Game 6, the big victory to keep them alive. And here's the lineup. I think this is the best lineup that they have against right-handers, and that is Bernie Carbo leading off and playing left field, Juan Beniquez, and we just take out Petrocelli. He's just not good against right-handed pitching. He's good against left-handed pitching, but not right-handed pitching. Against the left-hander, he had 2 home runs in game number 4. One of the reasons why 75 blew out the 1912s was they had a left-hander, and Rico hit 2 home runs, but against right-handers, Juan Beniquez at third is the better choice. He's batting second. Batting third, the first baseman, Carl Yastrzemski. Batting fourth, the center fielder, Fred Lynn. Batting fifth, the catcher, Carlton Fisk. Batting sixth, Cecil Cooper, the DH. Batting seventh, the right fielder, Dewey Evans. Batting eighth, Denny Doyle, the second baseman. And batting ninth, the shortstop, Rick Burleson, the rooster. And today's pitcher, the guy who got blown out in Game 2, Rick Wise. For the hometown 1912 Red Sox, here is their starting lineup. Leading off and playing right field, Harry Hooper. Batting second, the second baseman, Steve Yerkes. Batting third, the legend, the great Hall of Famer, center fielder, Tris Speaker. He's not great. He's batting .250, 5 for 20. The the 75s have held him down pretty well, but he can break out at any time. The guy who is hitting, Larry Gardner, third base, batting fourth. He's batting 478. No, 400 and 478 on base percentage with 2 homers, 2 triples, 2 doubles. He is a monster in this series. Batting fourth, batting fifth. Mr. RBI, the left fielder, Duffy Lewis. Batting sixth, the first baseman, Jake Stahl. Batting seventh, the shortstop, Heine Wagner. Batting eighth, the catcher, Bill Kerrigan. And batting ninth, the DH, Clyde Engel, getting the start today. He's the leader of the bench with at-bats in 171, so he should be in there. You can't really start a guy every game that had only 56 at-bats, and he's also struggling. He's batting 167, so they put in Clyde Engel as the DH here today. And the starting pitcher, he has been the best pitcher for 1912 so far. He just totally shut down the 75 Red Sox in game number 2. Buck O'Brien is the starting pitcher for them. So here's Buck O'Brien. In real life, he was 20-13 with a 2.58 ERA, 275 innings, 237 hits, 90 walks, 115 strikeouts, and only 3 homers allowed all season long. He was 1-0. He pitched the complete game, only gave up 1 run in game number 2. So here's Bernie Carbo. He's batting 250, 2 for 8 in this series, and he is the best on-base man that the Red Sox have. He is leading off. So let's get this game underway. In the bad roll to start off with. He's going to pop out the short. Not a good start for the Sox. The 75 Sox. This Heine Wagner, 264. The guy just has horseshoes up in his pants. I mean, he just doesn't make any errors. Even though he has a 64 rating, he just avoids his errors every time. It's frustrating. Here's Juan Beniquez. He's batting 444 in the series. He gets his column. Let's avoid that 7. Gets the base hit. That's why he's in the lineup. He gets on. Okay, here's Carl Yastrzemski batting 308. No homers, no RBIs. And a little bit better than the 6, but not that much better. And he avoids the walk. Hoping for the walk and gets a strikeout. Down goes Yastrzemski. Here's Fred Lynn, batting 333 with 2 homers and 3 RBIs in the series. But in game 5, he was up how many times with runners in scoring position and did not cash in. So he's got to play better here today if the 75s want to keep this series going. Gets his column. Come on, not that 9. He hit that 9 2 times. Oh, I almost thought he was going to hit again. He hit the 8. That's better. So you can roll 3 or less. Rolls a 20, but still a base hit. So there's 2 out. Should we send him 65%? I'm going to have a chance. I'm going to take the chance that they're not going to throw the 3rd. They don't want Freddie to get into scoring position. So I think I'm going to send him. He's going to 3rd. Oh, dang. I'm going to have egg on my face. He's going to be out at 3rd with that great arm. Come on. Yes, he gets in. That means Freddie should go to 2nd. Yes, we got 2 men in scoring position now for Carlton Fisk. He goes down a little bit. He loses the 7 and the 2 on the 3. He's batting 350 with a homer and 4 RBIs in the series. Come on, duplicate what you did in game 6. Right here. We don't have to wait till the 12th inning. And he hits a fly ball to right, and Harry Hooper, one of the great fielders of all time, makes the play. And the inning's over. So nothing for the 75 Sox in the 1st inning. Here is Rick Wise. 0-1, 14.40 ERA. 11 hits in 5 innings. At least he didn't walk in many people, only 1. But they shelled him in game 2. And he's on a short leash. And that's worst column. But he avoids the stuff. Pop out to short. Burleson makes the play, 1 away. All right, here is Steve Yerkes batting 263 with 2 RBIs in the series. Gets his column. There's not many holes there. The 8, the 3, and the 11. Got the 3. Excellent. Maybe the luck will change here for the 75 Sox in game 6. And here is the great one, Tris Speaker. He's only batting 250 with no homers and 2 RBIs. He is due. And that's a scary thing, him only batting 250. He must be enraged. This is not what I do. Okay, he's hit a lot of that 2 column, and that's the reason. But we got to avoid those walks. And he does. Hits a fly ball to right field. Dewey Evans makes the play easily. And the inning is over. So through 1 inning, here in game number 6, the score is 0-0. Here's Cecil Cooper's batting .438 in the series with 3 RBIs. He's going to be leading off. He gets his column. We don't want the 9. We got the 9. He strikes out. He's hit that a few times. And look, it's a bad day at Fenway Park. This definitely helps 1912. The homer numbers are zeros. It's a beautiful day in August, you'd think. But no. Fenway Park is a pitcher's park here today. Here's Dewey Evans. He's batting .263 with a homer and 3 RBIs. And he gets his worst column. Ground ball. Easy play for Gardner. Would have been a double play. And that's 2 away. Here's Denny Doyle. He's batting .263 with 2 RBIs. He's moving down in the lineup. He is good in the clutch, so we moved him down. He had probably his best year in 75. He gets a base hit. So a 2-out base hit. Brings up the rooster, Rick Burleson. He's batting .211 with a triple and a RBI. Gets his column. Come on, something that 9 would be good. And he gets the 8. We can't, beggars can't be choosers. So we got 2 men on for Bernie Carbo. He has no clutch. His clutch does not go up or down in this situation. He's a lot of walks. We want the 3 column. That's what we would like. We like a duplication of 1975 Game 6 with that 3-run homer to tie the game. We want a 3-run homer to go ahead. Here's the roll. Gets a 2. Okay, let's keep the inning alive with a walk. He does, and he hits a ball to Yerkes for the 3rd out of the inning. Still no score. Here's Larry Gardner, the best hitter on the team in this series, batting .400, 2 homers, 6 RBIs. He gets his column again. And he goes all the way down to 12. Boy, Rick Wise used up his bad luck in Game 2. He's using up his good luck here in Game 6. Duffy Lewis, .400, 1 homer, 5 RBIs. His homer came in game number 4. Gets his column. That's a bad sign. They're getting their column. Okay, we have to roll higher than 12 to avoid the double. 14 is higher than 12. Carbo makes the play, and that's 2 out. Here's Jake Stahl. He's batting .400. Seems like these 4, 5, and 6 hitters for the 1912s are always getting on base. He gets the 3. And he has a possible triple. Higher than 9. Gets a 2. Our luck is running out. It's over Lynn's head. It's to the wall. He's going around second. He's going to third. And he's safe at third with 2 outs. Brings up Heine Wagner, who's batting .368 with no homers and 2 RBIs. And it's a .386 on-base chance here in this situation. Do we go to Kerrigan? Kerrigan also goes up in a clutch situation. Oh, let's do the comparison. We gotta avoid runs. We can't give up any runs here. So we're gonna compare Wagner versus Kerrigan. So the slugging is higher, but the on-base is not much different. 356 to 354. So we'll just pitch to him. Not a dramatic difference. Come on, Wise. Oh, he hits the bad column. We want that 8. Got the 8. Okay, all we have to do is roll higher than 3. Higher than 3 is what we need. Come on, we can do it, can't we? 15 is higher than 3. Beniquez makes the play, and the inning is over. Through 2 innings complete. The score in Game 6, 0-0. Here's Beniquez. He's batting .500. 5 for 10 in the series. We got O'Brien's best column, and he's got a base hit. He's 2 for 2 with nobody out this time. Okay, come on, Yaz. Let's like chess. We got to Get good positions here with a nice base hit or a walk. Set the things up for Lynn, Fisk, and Cooper. Oh, okay, let's get the 6. Gets the 5. That's what he did last time, wasn't it? Or 7, I mean. He strikes out again. Okay, Freddie Lynn is up. 1 or 3. 1 or 3. Okay, there's good stuff there. Just avoid the 8. He got the 8. Strikes him out. Man. Fisk, it's up to you. 3. Not much there. Gets the hit by pitch, and we're not playing with injuries. So Fisk takes one for the team. And there's 2 men on for Cooper. Cooper goes down. See, all their players go up for clutch, and we go down. It goes down on that 210. We want the 3, though. We want the 3 and a 5. 3-5 would be nice. Gets a 3. Now at the 5. Okay, we'll take the 7. We'll take the 7. 11 or less. 10 is less than 11. It's over Speaker's head. It's going for 2. 1 run scores. 60%. We got to send them. They're throwing home. A sending trail runner. 60% chance of a run. Got to roll low, 12 or less. 12 or less for a 2-run lead. 19. He's out at home. Tris Speaker with the great arm. But we score run. 1 run and the score after 2.5. 75's 1. 19-12. Nothing. Man, another run would have been nice. It can't be we got great arms in our outfield, but they do as well. Just 2 out. You got to be aggressive. Well, anyway, I slapped myself. You know, you felt like slapping me. Well, I did it for you. Here's Bill Kerrigan. Gets a 6. Avoid the 8. He does. He gets a 7. It was scary, but he got the right one, and Doyle makes the play. 1 away. Here is Clyde Engels, first at bat in the series. The DH. And he will line out the 3rd. Beniquez makes the play. His defense is kind of scary, but he's doing all right so far. We'll bring in Rico in the late innings for defense. Here's Harry Hooper. He 0 for 1 today. And he gets a 6 column, and he gets a 7. 1, 2, 3, go the 12s. They do not answer. The 75s run, and a score through 3 complete from game number 6. From Fenway, old Fenway. 1975, 1, 1912, nothing. Here's Dewey Evans. He is 0 for 1 in the game so far. And he hits his best column, and he gets a base hit. Good lead. Good way to start the 4th. For Dewey Evans, it brings up Danny Doyle. I'm thinking about bunting. I'm thinking about hit and running. He only has a 2... What is this? It's so blurry. Can't see. I don't know why they make it red. You can see this perfectly. Ground ball double play chance, 8.3%. Strikeout, 5. But they make this red. If someone from Stratomatic is listening... could you please change? So at least give us the option of changing the colors here. This red on green just doesn't do it for me. Sound like some fashion designer or something, but it just doesn't work. Anyway, here's Danny Doyle. We'll swing away. Gets a 5. Come on, get that 6. Gets a strikeout. Too high. Brings up Burleson. Carbo doesn't go down, so we're going to bunt. We're going to get the runner in scoring position. And they're not expecting it. 92% chance of a good bunt. Maybe we'll beat it out. Okay, he passes on a sure force play, but we're moved up. We're in scoring position for Bernie Carbo. Come on, Bernie. Get the base hit. 348, I believe, on base chance here. Come on. Get the 3. Okay, we got his best column. Get that 5 or 6. Okay, we have to roll up 4 or less. What are the chances? 4 or less. What is that? It's like a 20% chance. 20. Way over. And Gardner makes the play. Ends the inning. And it's still 1-0. Here's Yerkes. So already Wise has pitched much better in this game, but he still has a 9 ERA for the series. So he's still on thin ice. Here's Steve Yerkes. Yerkes is 0 for 1. And a good one. Hits the ball to Freddie Lynn, who is as sure-handed as you can get. Makes the play. Here is Speaker. It's always scary when he's up. Let's just put it on Wise's side this time. Oh, it's on his. Okay. 2, 3, 11, or 12. 4. He's on. At least there's one out. But he's fast as well. 85% chance of getting the stolen base. Because Rick Wise is terrible at holding runners. Putting pressure on Fisk. You know he's going to try. He's off. Come on, Fisk. Come on. Throw him out. 17. Oh, we want an 18, 19, or 20. 20. Gets him. Fisk throws him out. Don't boo. The great Carlton Fisk, the Hall of Famer, throws out another Hall of Famer. Wasn't even close. Puts 2 out here in the 4th. We don't want a man in scoring position for this man. Larry Gardner, he's 0 for 1. Gets his column. Oh my goodness, not that 5. Strikes him out. Rick Wise does the job. Strike 3. Larry was a little over anxious, and I'll do it in the 4th inning. Through 4 complete, and here in game number 6, the score, 1975 1, 1912 nothing. Here's Benitez, he's 2 for 2. And we need a 4 or 5 or 6. Man, he gets that 7 every time. Struck him out. 10th strikeout of the series for Buck O'Brien. Here's Yastrzemski, he's struck out twice today. And he gets the worst possible column. Okay, we have here's Wagner, Mr. Avoid the Errors. Okay, get an error. He avoids him again. That 64 error rating doesn't hurt him a bit. 2 out here in the 5th. At least Yaz didn't strike out this time. Here's Lynn. He's not used to going up there with nobody on base. He's had base runners galore. Maybe he can do something with nobody on base. Let's see. Gets his column. Come on. 4. It's a 5. Come on, roll a 1. Roll a 1. 7. It's a double. Can't be disappointed at a double. Well, too bad nobody was on base. Okay, here's Fisk. Threw out Speaker. Now he can get a clutch base hit. We're not asking too much, are we? Come on, Fisk. Gets his column. Not that 7, though. Gets a 7. The clutch beat him. Because of the clutch, that's normally a hit. He chokes in the clutch. And it's still, through 4.5, it's still 1-0 1975. Here's Duffy Lewis. Wise is still pitching. He's only thrown 48 pitches. But he gets his bad column. Come on, avoid the double at least. Oh, we gotta roll higher than 12. Higher than 12. When we're trying to score that second run, we rolled higher than 12, so we can do it again. 6. It's gonna go off that mini monster there. Still, it's the same height. So we got a leadoff double. Their best scoring position of the game. And here's Stahl. He tripled last time. He's batting .429. I hope Wise hasn't used up all his good luck here. Come on, the column 1 would be nice. Oh, they're bunting. Oh, they collide. Wise and Yaz collide. And Doyle heads up play, goes to first, and he gets a sacrifice. They sacrifice him to third. Infield in for Heine Wagner, Mr. Lucky here. Mr. Horseshoes in the Heine. Okay, come on, roll that 1. Don't want the tying run. Come on, Wise. Gets the 1. That's good. Now let's strike him out. Oh, he gets a center field question mark. Will they send him? They're giving the green light. The play at the plate. Come on, we want a high roll. They don't tell me what it is. 14, probably 11. So that's probably 55%. Come on, higher than 55. A 12 or higher. 19. We got him. We got him. Freddie Lynn throws him out the plate. Fisk blocks the plate when you could block the plate like men. And Duffy Lewis does not score, and we're still through 5 complete innings. The score 1975 1, 1912 nothing. Here's Cecil Cooper. He's 1 for 2 with a double. 6. There's not much there. Pop out to short. Pop out to Heine. You know, if your wife is pregnant, I would suggest to think about the name Heine. It needs to make a comeback, I think. All right. Here is Dwight Evans. He is 1 for 2. Gets his column. Come on, 6. Okay, so we'll take it. 7. Come on. Roll a 4 or less. 9. He gets a base hit. We needed a 1-out double, but we got a 1-out single instead. Here's Denny Doyle. He's 1 for 2. 6. That's the worst. Come on, get that shortstop X. No, ground ball B. Gardner throws it to second, gets the force out, and Doyle beats it out. So we still have a man on second, or first, with 2 out this time, and Burleson is up. He's walked. And what else did he do? He's 0 for 0. Probably had a... Oh, yeah, we sacrificed one time with him. All right, come on, Rooster. I know you don't have much on your card, but do something. Okay, get that 4. Got the 5. He is out. So after 5.5, the score is still 1-0, 1975. Get the feeling that they're about to break out. We need some insurance. Here's Kerrigan. He is 0 for 1. Okay, avoid 8 or 9. Okay, Denny Doyle, it's up to you. Come on, Denny. Oh, when it hovers around here, it's so scary. Because you know it's going to pop up there. But at least it didn't go far enough. It's going to be a tough play, but Denny Doyle makes the play, diving play, snares it behind the bag, throws it to first, and nips him at first. So for the first out. Nice play by Denny Doyle. Here's Engel. He is 0 for 1. Uh-oh, that's the worst column. Uh-oh, he's got a base hit. Let's hope it's higher than 1. Gets a base hit. Engel gets his first hit of the series. He can run, that man. That Engel can run. Clyde. There's another name that needs to come back. Clyde. Heine Clyde. That's Heine Clyde Hooper. Or whatever your last name is. I recommend that. The kid will not have any trouble in school. I guarantee it. You have my word as the king. Anyway, here's Hooper. Come on. We don't want them to break out. We need to get this guy. Double play. 6. Void the 8. Got the 8. Man. Come on, Lynn. Hold him at second. He's held at second, but they're building. And you know who's on deck. We need a double play right here. We can't have Speaker up with men on. Oh, no. This is the ball game. Okay. Come on, Yerks. We need a double play from you. Oh, not the 5 again. Okay, we got... Okay, he's a W, so it won't be a home run, but we need higher than 2. We don't want to give up a base hit. Every roll is critical. 15. Carbo makes the play. Slips on the grass, nearly fell down, but makes the grab. And here is Speaker. Speaker is one of the few 1912s that goes down in the clutch. He loses the 4 and 5 on the 3, but still, he's still scary. Especially if he rolls that 1 column. Oh, we can't have the 1. We would like the 4 or 6, please. Please? Whoever's listening, 4 or 6. 4, okay. Oh, I still had something. Come on, higher than 5. Higher than 5. 5! Evans has a -4. They're giving the green light. We're going to throw. We threw out a guy last inning. Let it go. Oh, we had to hit that. We had to roll lower than 5 or 5 or less. Come on, roll 13 or higher. 20! Got him at home for the second time in the game. First Lynn and then Dewey Evans throws out and blocks the plate once again. Carlton Fisk, he's an expert at that. No one shall pass. And they throw him on. It's still 1-0, 1975 through 6 innings. We need more runs. Here's Bernie Carbo, 0 for 3. Come on, you're the leadoff hitter. Get on base. He got his column. Void the 8. Got a walk. Okay, he's on. He's on. Beniquez, he's a bunter. He's also been on base 2 times. Okay, but we're going to bunt. Got to get that second run. Here we go. 86%. They're expecting it this time. Fires it to first in time, so we got a runner in scoring position. Okay, Carbo, you're only 11. Is that it for Carbo? We need someone who can run faster. Oops, not home. We're visitors. We got Jim Rice. Jim Rice is a 14. Petrocelli's a 9. Griffin, 16. Blackwell, 10. Miller, 16. Miller is a left-hander but loves to face left-handed pitching. He's also a very good fielder. Okay, we're going to bring in Miller to pinch run. And we can always bring in Rice if there's a critical situation where we need a at-bat. So we're going to bring in Miller to pinch run. Just don't want to get thrown out. We got thrown out at the plate once. We don't want it to happen again with these crazy arms in the outfield. Speaker -4, Hooper -3, Lewis -3. What an outfield. I said it last time, but got to be one of the greatest defensive outfields in the history of baseball. The 1912 Red Sox. Anyway, here's Yaz. He is 0 for 3. He needs a hit now. If you ever had a hit, Yaz, this is the time. Pretend it's 1967. Here's the pitch. Okay, we got his good column for a change. Let's get that 5 or 6. Got the 7. Okay, Yerks. It's time for you to make an error. Come on, jump high. Up here. No, he missed it. Error. One of these. Oh, that's bad. He gets the runner to third for Freddie Lynn. 2 for 3 with a double. Once again, he's got a man on. He needs to come through. Needs a hit. Come on, Freddie. Get that 1. Gets a 4. Okay, there's some hits there. Okay, Buck O'Brien. 46% chance of an error. He's the worst fielding pitcher on the team. Okay, come on. One of these errors. Got one of them! The second run is in. We had to take it on an error, but we'll take it any way we can get it. It's 2-0. 1975. On a little dribbler to Buck O'Brien, who muffs it. And it's 2-0. Here's Fisk. 0 for 2 today. There's a few hits there. Gets one of them. It's only one base, though. Makes a big turn and puts on the brakes. Cecil Cooper. Come on, let's tag on a couple more. He is 1 for 3 with a double. Get that 3 column. Get the 3 column or the 4 column. That's what we ask. 3 or 4. Gets a 2. Okay, there's a few hits there. 1. We need that 5. We need the 5. Almost got the 5. Got the strikeout instead. Way out in front. Strike 3 swinging. Number 7 today for Buck O'Brien. Nickname losing pitcher. I don't know. I'm going to be 0 for 2. Some guy. Musgrave. Bill Musgrave. That's my answer. Final answer. Bill Musgrave. Hugh Mulcahy. Never heard of him. Hugh Mulcahy. I guess that's why, because he loses 22 games respectively. All right, we got missing position, but we're going to put in Rick Miller to play left field for his defense minus. Well, he's a 1 minus. He's got a few errors there. Doesn't have the best arm, but can make up for it for covering a lot of ground. Got 2-run lead. Rick Wise. His ERA's down to 6.55. It was 14-4 at the start of this game. Pitching much better than he did in game 2. Still, we got people in the bullpen just in case he gets in trouble. Here's Larry Gardner. He's 0 for 2. In center field, Fred Lynn. We know he's not going to screw up. He's going to avoid those errors. Come on, Freddie. No errors. Yes! Makes the play. Beautiful play. Makes it look so easy. 1 out here in the 7th. And he retired Larry Gardner. The lights are coming on. I don't think so. There's no lights here in Fenway in 1912. Sorry. Here's Duffy Lewis. Duffy Lewis is 1 for 2 with a walk. Or double. Gets his column. Strikes him out. Way to go, Wise. That's strikeout number 2 for Wise in the game. Here's Stahl. He tripled. He's 1 for 1 with a triple and a sacrifice fly, I believe. Wasn't it? I don't know. Maybe he walked. Wish it would say. Oh, he gets his column. At least there's 2 out. Okay, with higher than 16. 18 is higher. Woohoo! Yes! The Rooster makes the play. And the attendance here is 18,845 here at Fenway today. And through 7 complete, game number 6, the score 1975 to 1912, nothing. Here's Dewey Evans, 2 for 3, and made that great throw to throw the guy out the plate last time. Those are the 2 plays of the game. First, Freddie Lynn, and then Dewey Evans throwing men out the plate. Otherwise, it'd be tied right now if these guys didn't have these great plays in the outfield. Gets his column. That 6 would be nice. Okay. Come on. They rolled 5 or less. We didn't. We rolled an 8. He's out. 1 away. Here is Denny Doyle. 1 for 3. Come on. There's some hits there. Gets one of them. He's 2 for 4. Clean single for Doyle. Here's Burleson. He's 0 for 1 with a walk and a sacrifice bunt. What's happening? It's a wild pitch. Buck O'Brien throws one to the backstop, and Doyle goes to second, a man in scoring position. Come on, Rooster. Base hit. Almost got the 4, but he pops out the short. Heine makes the play. Okay, it's up to... Okay, he gets some clutch here. It's on bases 350 something. He has a lot of walks and he gets some clutch. Let's do a comparison. It's only fair. A comparison between Rick Miller and Jim Rice. Look at that. Jim Rice only has a 260 on base, 353 for Rick Miller. Slugging is not much different. Sorry, Rice. You're staying on the bench. Can give a chance to Miller. He can at least keep the inning alive. Better chance of it. 2. Okay, there's some hits there. Some clutch hits. Oh, he missed the clutch hit, but he at least got a walk, and he keeps the inning alive. We look at the 2-7 on Rice, just for curiosity's sake. Let's see what he would have done. Jim Rice, 2-7. It would have been a fly ball to center field, inning over. So good call by Darryl Johnson, the manager. Okay, here's Beniquez. He loses a lot. He loses the 1, 2, and 3, 5, 3, 6. More comparison time. Going to compare Beniquez and Rico Petrocelli. Oh, Petrocelli's worse. 202 versus 236. Again, please, Mr. Stratomatic, please take away the red on green. It's hard to see. Is there anybody else that could be better? Darren Johnson, not better. Doug Griffin, he's not better. At least I can't tell. No, we're going to keep him. It's going to be Beniquez. Although we promise that we're going to bring in Rico for defense. Okay. Ground ball to the pitcher. He makes the play this time. We do not score. But we're going to bring in Rico for defense, as we said. Just curious, Rico, what's your 1-4? 1-4 on Rico is a possible homer, and should have brought in Rico, but we didn't know. He comes in now to play third base. He's a 219, much better than 424. Here we are in the 8th inning. It's still 2-0. Heine Wagner up. Gets a lot there. Has a possible triple. Got to roll higher than 4. We can't roll 4 or less. We can't roll it. 16, yes. Fly ball to Miller, makes the play. First out of the 8th inning. Here is Bill Kerrigan. Gets his column. This is a bad sign. He has to roll 5 or less to get a double. Come on, 6 or higher. Oh, 6 or higher. There's too many of these. The blood pressure going through the roof. 14 is higher. Rick Miller makes the play again. I guess when they roll higher than the double, Rick Miller makes the play. Here's Engel. He's a lot of on base there too. 3, there's not much there though. He has a foul out the catcher. Fisk makes the play, and that's through 8 complete innings. The score, Game 6, 1975 to 1912, nothing. Here's Yastrzemski. Speaking of nothing, he's 0 for 4. Okay, he gets his best column. Come on. Get off the schneid. He gets a base hit to start off the 9th. Good, good, good. Here comes Fred Lynn, 2 for 4 with a double. He is batting .360 in the series. Trying the 75s are looking for game number 7. Gets a decent column for him. Gets a walk, 2 men on. O'Brien must be tiring. He's thrown 149 pitches, which of course is nothing for that era. Here's Fisk. Fisk, what is your double plays like? Oh, that's not how you can't tell that. We got to look here. 52 points of double play. And he can't bunt. We just got to take our chances. Swing away. Don't hit into a double play. Oh, they're going to change the pitchers. And they're going to bring in Doug Smith, the left-hander. Doug Smith. That's what he looked like. Not a handsome pitcher there. But that is good for Fisk because he eats left-handers alive. Excellent for us. Come on, Fisk. Still, he can hit a lot of double plays. 1 or 2. 1 or 2 or 5. Gets a 2. Avoid that 6. Gets a possible triple. 11. It's not a triple. It's a base hit. He scores from second. And it's 3-0, 1975. We have a runner at third with nobody out. Okay, with the left-hander on the mound, Cecil, that's it for you. Okay, so we have to think here. He's the DH. Okay, yeah. No problem. No problem. We're going to bring in Jim Rice. Jim Rice is going to be the DH. Come on, Jimmy. Gets the 3. Not much there. Hit by pitch. Took one for the team for the second time. First Fisk, now Rice. To load the bases with nobody out for Dewey Evans. 1 column, 1 column, 2 column. And we have 10. We roll 10 or less. We get a base hit. 18 is not. He lines out the Yerks. And there's 1 away. Brings up Denny Doyle. Denny Doyle is not good against left-handers. Okay, so we're going to bring in Griffin. Let's see what the difference is. Compare. Doyle versus Griffin. What's the defense like? What's your defense? We know Doyle's pretty good. He's 227. Griffin, 229. Slightly higher. He is slightly higher. Where are you, Griffin? 249 versus 201. Okay. In comes Griffin. Defense is not much different. Bases loaded. We need another run. Here's Doug Griffin. He is batting. He's 0 for 4 in the series. Gets his best column. But he lines out the short. Wagner makes the play. Great base running by the Red Sox. They don't get caught off base on the line out. And here's the Rooster. It's up to you. 6. Pop out the third. We don't cash in any more runs. We only get 1. With bases loaded, nobody out. We only get 1 run. Let's hope that doesn't make us pay. But we won't look back and say if we could only get a few more runs with the bases loaded, nobody out. All right. Rick Wise is still in there. But the bullpen has... Who do they have? Probably Dick Drago going. Dick Drago and Jim Burton are getting warm in the bullpen. I think Burton will pitch the speaker for sure, unless there's 2 out and nobody on. Then we want Wise to go for the shutout, but I shouldn't have said that word. That's a bad word to say. 4. Ground ball Yastrzemski. That's why you're in there, for your defense. Okay, avoid the 13. Oh, was skating around it, but he missed it. And he gets a first out. The crucial first out here in the 9th. Brings up Yerks. He is 0 for 3 today. Oh, that's the worst one on Wise's card. So the bad Fenway Park helped us because it was a 0 ball, even though Yerks was a W. That's what I'm talking about. If someone with an N, it could have been a home run on a good day. Okay, here's Speaker. So there's 2 out. Speaker's up. Wise will stay in the game. He's only pitched 108 pitches, so he just reached his limit. He can get one more. That's the worst column on Speaker, but there's walks there. Gets the ground ball. What a game by Rick Wise. After getting shelled in Game 2, he throws a shutout here in Game 6. And the final score, 1975 3, 1912 nothing. Can you believe Rick Wise? Nobody thought he had it in him. He pitches a 6-hit shutout, doesn't walk anybody, strikes out 2, gets his ERA from 14.4 to 5.14. And more importantly, we have a Game 7 here in the opening round of this Best of the Red Sox tournament with the 32nd seed who had to plead and beg to get into the tournament as they're probably the 40th seed. They get in and they take the number 1 seed to game number 7. And that will be the next game here on the King Icky Sports Network. See the final score. Red Sox, 3 runs, 12 hits, no errors, and the 1912s, no runs, 6 hits, and 1 error. The winning pitcher, Rick Wise, the best performance of the series by any 1975 pitcher. And the loss goes to Buck O'Brien. He gave up 11 hits in 8 innings, 3 runs, 2 were earned, 4 walks, and 7 strikeouts. So we'll see you in Game 7. Hope you tune in for that one. This is King Icky Boo signing off. Goodbye, everybody.